Hello, and let's go through another Bella Donna Moog patch from the second Grandmother patch book. We're going to do Moog FM bass. It's really simple. We're just going to match our knobs. I think what I'm going to do is set up an arpeggiator type of situation so I can have one hand free. So our rates down here, cutoff is pretty high, pulse width is in the middle, and we're using the sine wave. We're going to use the 32-foot and the 16-foot setting. Hard sync. And it looks like a triangle here. And the pulse wave on the second oscillator. So that'll make a difference when we turn on modulation. Both oscillators are turned all the way up, no noise. And we'll put the cutoff about 10 o'clock. The envelope amount all the way at the top, resonance all the way down, fast attack, fast decay, about 11 o'clock on the release, about 3 or so on the sustain, and no reverb. Alright, and then our patch point. So since this is FM, what we're going to be doing is taking the wave out of the second oscillator and going to the attenuator, so that this doesn't get totally out of control, out of the attenuator and to the filter. So we are frequency modulating the filter. We'll put that at 1 to 1. And let's see what we got here. Oh, I love it. All right, let's just set up something. All right. Okay, so let's listen to it without the modulation, so you can kind of get an idea of what this is doing. So very different. Okay, so you're hearing more of the hard sync there with this setting, right? When we add the frequency modulation, that's where we get that good 80s sound. Okay, so what can we do with this? Let's look at some differences. I think I'm going to play around with the cutoff amount and the pulse width here first, in terms of, how this is all working together. I think that setting's going to be too high for me, the cutoff amount, but we'll see. To me, that's a little extreme on the cutoff. So we're going to go less on cutoff. Probably be really cool for pulse width, though. So that's cool. You can hear I'm not modulating the cutoff at all, just the pulse width. And you hear it gets almost to like a 0 type of wave there, where it's doing almost nothing. So that's interesting. What else can we do with this? Let's see. Let's see what the attenuator does. I have to open this up. See, here that makes a big difference if we reverse the voltage. We get like anti-modulation or something. That's got a use to it. Alright, let's turn up the cutoff a little bit. Let's do the release. What else can we do? Resonance. So this reduces the amount of bass, which I don't love, but it's got an interesting thing. be interesting with some release. All right. So I hope that gives you something to play with. This is an interesting idea to me because we're taking the wave out. We're hearing, the hard sync. We're also doing an FM modulation to the filter. So it's really, really rich sound harmonically because we've got this and we've got that. Another thing you might try is turning the frequency knob, because this will change this whole interaction. All right, so I hope that gives you some ideas to try. This is mostly just like a really good sound, so enjoy.